Okay, this is day one, the 900-kilometer bike ride around Lake Ontario. Riding along the Lower Don Trail. And it's very bumpy. Now in downtown Etobicoke, just passed through Toronto. Very humid, damp, rained all night. But we're doing it. That is going to be one hell of a storm. Lightning storm for sure. On North Service Road, somewhere in Grimsby, next to the QEW. Much rather be here than over there. Although, I am very, very wet. I got stuck in a rainfall for a good 30 minutes of torrential downpour, heavy winds, but things could. I'll give you the Coles notes of last night's camp spot. Was there? No, I'm on there. It was humid. The skeeters are pretty bad. I have a sore throat, my tooth hurts. It's gonna rain all day. Let's go to the US. Just cruising through a town in St. Catharines, drinking my black coffee from good old. Very, very loud under there. We are riding on the Empire State Trail. The lower half, back there, is a lock system. You can drop down. It's 75 feet, and then just a whole fishing area. At least I think I'm on the Empire State Trail still. I kind of veered off and I didn't, it was very unclear. $132 kilometers today, but this is the camp spot for tonight in Albion, New York. Long day for tomorrow. At least the weather will be better. Just like that, we're on day 3. Today is going to be a spectacular day weather-wise. I'm hoping that there's no wind and that the sun isn't going to kill me because I'm driving head on into it for like 6 hours. Peace. It's amazing what food, coffee does to the imagination. hoping I don't drop the camera. How about this vantage point? Look at that, there's a 360 camera action going on. It has been a much better start to today than it has been the past couple of days. We've got weather on our side. The trail I'm on, as you can see behind me, is a lot more hard packed. It's a lot easier to ride on. I bumped my tire pressure up, which was good. Now let's see if we can get a view of where we're going. Oh yeah. I'd love to show you the bike. You can't really see much of it. It's the front half, the back half, and then the main half. So I'm somewhere here, Rochester, New York, I believe. Just passing over a waterway. It's a main highway. The airport's just down the street. Beautiful day today. The machine. Still on the state trail, but in what appeared to be like cottage town. But I think these are actually permanent residents that live here. Beautiful areas. You get the, what's that, the Colonial Bell? Still on the Empire State Trail, which changes names somewhere along the line. Very scenic through here. Oh, there's some roots in the ground. I gotta race forward. Okay, so it's still day 3, and I am still on the Empire State Trail. It is hella long. I'm in the real bush portion now. I'm not really following the canal as much for the past 25 or so kilometers. I'm about 15 minutes out from my campsite, which I fortunately found. It's very difficult to find camp spots that are A, that meet my minimum distance requirements of 125 kilometers, and B, not be too far, and C, not be out of the way. So I've managed to, knock on wood, find camp spots all really along the way within the threat. As tiring as today's been, that's a spectacular view here in upstate New York. Yeah, I met these really cool people last night. And they were curious what I was doing and where I was coming from and where I was going, and had a nice 15-minute conversation with them, which was really pleasant because not too many people talk to you on trips like this. So, all right, down a nice 3-mile hill, because I got a lot uphill today. Life at a gas station during a bikepacking trip, and that's breakfast. So that looks nice. Unfortunately, that's where I'm going. Well, after I guess almost 2.5 days of not seeing Lake Ontario, I have finally reached Lake Ontario again. one lives way down in there. Okay, we are in kind of downtown Oswego. Oswego. Toronto, same difference, right? I think I gotta make a sharp right here. Just like back home, these scooters are everywhere, like in the middle of everything. Keeping on going. Not sure where we are, but I just went through a construction zone, and it was one of those stop-go guys, and of course it's probably 3/4 of a kilometer of a stretch of road that they have closed down. So who's the last one to show up for all the traffic on the other side to wait to get going? I told them, I'm like, don't wait for me. Like, I'll stay off to the side of the road because it takes me a lot longer to do that route than someone else. But nice view from behind. The storm is coming. Look at how beautiful this area is. I'm definitely in farm country down here, but it is absolutely gorgeous. So this is the second bridge closed I've encountered today. The first one was actually being worked on by a crew, completely blocked for cars anyways. They were kind enough to let me by. The detour for this is huge. It's like 5K. So I'm just hoping that it's closed for cars. I see all these dirt bike marks like they've turned around. Oh God. Oh, let's find out. That was stupid. Turns out it was, I guess, close to motor vehicle traffic, but not, well, it's closed in general, but if you've got a vehicle as light as my bicycle, you're probably okay. Sometimes you gotta stop and turn around just when you see something nice. You gotta stop and appreciate it. Now this is what you call the good old outdoors. Just absolutely spectacular fields in upstate New York. Just like you can make that picture on a Windows background. They just go on forever. Beautiful. So, this place is my lifesaver. I'm in a small town. I had no idea where I was going to spend the night. It's supposed to be brutal thunderstorms all night. And I saw somebody at a picnic bench, and she asked me where I was riding and that I was looking for a place to stay. And she said that she runs an Airbnb and that she has a vacancy. So here I am for a night. Ferry to Wolf Island. Let's try that again. I just got here and it started pouring in rain. And I just made it in time. Holy shit. Ferry ride number 2 in the pouring freaking rain. It's alright though. Back in Ontario, Prince Edward County area. Of course, getting food at the gas station. And the rain has stopped for now. So, we are in Loyalist Township. It's funny, last year I was riding through here and I'd never been on this road in my life. I've never driven on it, never even known of its existence. And I remember cognitively saying to myself, and I have it on video, and I said, I will never be back on this road. And sure enough, I'm back on this road. I'm not sure if you can see that behind me, but that, my friends, is what we call the color blue. I've heard of it, I imagined it, I didn't think I'd ever see it again. It had been 2 days without any sunshine, and now, I'm telling you, that storm, you can tell that's the remnants of something. That just looks nasty. That looks no good. Hoping she don't come back, because I want to be dry tonight. Somewhere probably just east of Rochester. Very scenic pathway, finally on some paved trail system here for the past probably 25 kilometers, which has been nice because you can be a lot more efficient, a lot less rolling resistance. So this is the camp spot for the night. It's actually quite a nice area when it's dry. I stayed here last year. However, the facilities, like the washroom and shower, are the worst place you've ever seen in your life. I'll show you in the clip after this. But yeah, overall, I'm hoping to make it home tomorrow, potentially. So I think I'm in a prison. I'm not sure, you tell me. In Picton in Prince Edward County, and we are on the Millennium Trail, a former rail line, hence the rail trail nickname. The wind has somehow spontaneously changed directions. When I was in New York going east, there was a westbound wind, and now I'm in Ontario going west, and there's an eastbound wind. I'm not sure if it's just the nature of things, but I've just had headwind for 6 days. First time I've hit a traffic jam on any rail trail, really. Got a tractor going, like, oh, now he's opening up the taps because he's got a straightaway. I gotta pass these people. Bye. Now, you can see it on the water. Just not sure which way that's blowing. I don't know which direction I'm facing, but We are now in Brighton. We're taking a much needed rest at this little parkette that just kind of popped out of nowhere. They got a little bike fixing station there. There's a bunch of these along the waterfront trail, which is nice. This guy's going out on a little sea-doo boat. I am in Colburn, Ontario. I just stopped at a chip truck, which I unfortunately didn't get any footage of. But as you can see, it's very nice countryside. Down by the lake. And as you can see, the wind is blowing my way. No bueno. This part's gonna be hard. So we have a bit of a problem. One of my spokes is broken. And I've got no way to fix it. So I'm just gonna wrap it around and hope for the best. We are in the home stretch. I've got like 8 kilometers to go to conclude my complete ride around Lake Ontario. It'll be about 902, 3, 4 kilometers and 6.2 days. I'm relieved. That was a trek. That was difficult. Much more difficult than my ride to Montreal. But we did it. We did it.